Alright, what's up guys? It's Jay with Prepared Citizens Training Group. We're out here in some tall grass, you can tell the grass has shot up. But today we're going to be zeroing some rifles. Got just a couple of rifles. I'm going to zero. I'm only going to go through the entire process for just one of them because the process is the same. I'm kind of old school. I like to do it from the prone position. Now, if you have a shooting bench or something like that, a good stable platform to shoot from, that'll work also. But I'm going to go over some things that you really want to pay attention to through the zeroing process. This is the science of your rifle. It has to be spot on. And because if you don't get this right, everything else from there that you do is not right. It's just not right. So you want to be able to, accurately make shots, all that good stuff. So these rifles, I got a Daniel Defense and a PSA. I know that's a big difference, but let's see. My Daniel Defense, I put this this Unity tactical mount on it, and for my optics. So we're going to be going through. That's why I'm zeroing that one. And for the Palmetto State, I actually just really haven't put this on paper yet, so we need to do that. And I finally got a day to do it. So here we are, and let's get started. I'm going to walk you through everything I do. Alright guys, we're down here in the prone. So first thing you want to do is, once you get your rifle in the direction of your target, you want to make sure your body is perfectly in line with that rifle. So when the rifle recoils, that recoil goes directly into your body and doesn't cause you to twist or anything. So in the optic or scope, whatever you're using, when the rifle recoils and when you breathe, the only movement you should see is up and down. It should never go side to side. If it goes side to side, you need to fix your positioning. So I like to, with my support hand, don't even touch it, just kind of make sure my rifle is moving where I need it, which is just up and down when I breathe. And then once that's good, then I can place my support hand up there and we can get on target. So let's go ahead and put 3 rounds on here and just see where we're at. I'll take you guys down there and we will go from there. All right, going hot. All right, let's go check them out. All right, guys. Kind of using my tripod as a selfie stick. So on this target, obviously I'm aiming dead center, and my rounds, let's see, make sure you can see them. Is these 3 right here. Okay, good tight group, and lay my thumbnail over that, so that's good. So my grouping's really good, which is definitely something you want to focus on. That's fundamentals. And once you get the group right, now you can accurately make your adjustments. Now, I highly recommend using targets with these 1-inch grid squares, because most of us know that at 100 yards equals 1 MOA equals 1 inch, roughly. So I'm at 25 yards. So once I do get on the paper, if I'm hitting a grid square, I'll know exactly how many revolutions I need to turn, because like the optics, they'll usually be MOA typically. And at 25 yards, what's 1 MOA? If it's 1 inch at 100. So you divide that by 4, and you're going to get 1/4 of an inch is 1 MOA at 25 yards. And then obviously if you go past that, it's going to get, it's going to be more, it's going to be greater, and you got to do the calculations for that. But we're just doing a general purpose home defense gun, so let's keep going. All right, let's make our adjustments. Alright guys, back out here, made some adjustments. Then we're going to see how close we are, see if we can get on our paper. So, and one thing I forgot to mention, if you want to take your sling off to do this, for me personally, the sling just gets in the way while I'm zeroing, so I like to take mine off while I'm doing this. So. Alright, let's put 3 more and see where we are at. Alright, let's see what it looks like. Alright, here we are, back up here. My group. I did some a little bit shitty shooting, but hey, we're right here. So we got 1-2 inches, and then 1 inch to the right, and we should be pretty close. So that was pretty good for one adjustment. The that little SIG optic doesn't, or well, it actually does. I'm sure it does in the manual, but it doesn't say on it. I don't believe. I didn't see it. If it's MOA or mil, but usually, typically, those little optics are MOA. But gonna make a couple more adjustments. We should be done. No more than 2 more sets of shooting at this point. So max 6 rounds. Hopefully just 3 more. We should be done. And then I'll do the other one. But I'm not gonna walk y'all through that. I'm not gonna punish you like that. This is the process. It just takes time. Be sure you're not in a hurry when you're doing this whatsoever. This is something you should have plenty of time to do when you set out to do it. Do not be in a rush. If you have to go to a range and zero your gun, do not be in a rush. Make sure you got plenty of time. Take every moment you need. Make sure every single shot counts, and that's how you keep them where they need to be. So, all right, let's do one more round. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully this will be my last time, but who knows. I did 10 clicks up, and I did 6 to the right, because this doesn't tell me on it if this is MOA or mil, so I really don't know, but we're just going to see where it's at. A lot of times too, cheaper optics, I mean this thing's less than $100, may not be quite as accurate as say your aim points or EOTech. So let's see where we're at. Let's see what that did for us, and we will go from there. So each shot needs to take place too, when it comes to breathing. It needs to take place at the bottom of that natural respiratory pause. So, boom, boom. That's where the shot needs to take place. And I'm not saying you have to shoot every time, just, make sure you take your time, but make sure when you do take the shot, it's at the bottom of that natural respiratory pause. Your muscles, everything like that, that's the most relaxed point. You don't want anything tense. So that's the reason for that. And two, you can also hold your breath for a little bit longer, or in my opinion, when you're at that point of your breathing. So, or for shooting anyway. All right, let's look at it, go from there. All right, here we are back at it. So that was pretty good. It wasn't bad. As you can see here, here's where my next 3 are, right here just on top. A lot of folks would probably leave that. I may just because, and I know I'm kind of going against what I'm telling you, but for me, I got some content I gotta do for you guys today. So I may one-click that down and call it, or I actually may just test it and not video it, because you guys should get the point by now. For the zeroing process, I hope I went over everything I wanted to. Just the biggest thing is make sure it's repeatable, and it's very, very, take your time, very, very, very detailed with this process. Take your time, because this is going to determine what you are capable with as well with your firearm. And it goes for any firearm. This can go for your deer rifle too. So guys, I guess I'm gonna let that be it for this video. I'm gonna knock out this other rifle, and I'll catch you on the next video. Guys, thank you so much. God bless. Be an asset to those around you, not a liability. Catch you on the next one. Alright guys, real quick, I know I just kind of ended the video, but real quick, I want to show y'all something. So, the Palmetto State I just shot, I did not do the redneck bore sight. If you wonder what that is, look in one of my last videos. Or I'll actually link it in at the end of this one. I did not do the redneck bore sight. And y'all saw down here where I started at with that gun. So, I wanted to show you this. I just placed my first 3 shots out of my Daniel Defense, which is the one I did the redneck bore sight on. And let me show you where they're at. So I got some permanent marker. I marked all these other ones. These up here, that's the first 3 shots. That is the first 3 shots at 25 yards using that redneck bore sight. That's why I recommend that, guys. If you can't get out to the range and you know, do some shooting, at least take the time, get a place where you can squeeze in 25-ish yards and just do that redneck bore sight. Don't require any rounds. You don't have to buy any special tools. Literally, once you get your AR, you can do that. And final note too, ammunition. I forgot to mention this. Ammunition. Use whatever defense ammunition you're going to be using primarily for, you know, SHTF or your duty ammo per se. That's the ammo you want to go through this entire process with. So, okay guys, that was it. Take care. Love you.